You didn't trust us. Nah, that's what you didn't trust us.
Nah, yes, can't say that. Can't say that.
I knew nothing about
trust
this.
my fam.
I knew nothing about this one growing up. On my first day of working at the pet store, I was asked to clean the fish tanks using a vacuum-like device.
Okay, yeah.
Unfortunately, I accidentally sucked all the fish. I've never returned after that. No! Fighting for because that person believed in peace. You wear something that blocks others from reading your mind. Oh my gosh, is it a vampire?
That's a guess.
Okay.
Start to April, my coke is almost gone.
That's crazy. You still coking from the last episode.
Yeah, I'm still coking from the last episode.
You
Yo.
You look like a drug dealer, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, that kept you know that.
Nah, it's kept an all day, bro.
Nah, but you like
Wat ek het off now, I'm chopped.
I can see you from the back already. It's growing, bro. Nah, don't show them.
No, bro.
Yes.
Yo.
Welcome back to another episode. Sorry, my bad.
It's not another episode.
Nah, it's your boy, Lally G.
Oh.
Nah, it's been a long time, man. Yes.
Don't do that.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. You're nervous. He's like, wait, what?
I'm trying to reciprocate, but I'm like, what am I gonna say? Yeah.
Ja. Als jouw broer, Lally G.
Speak again.
What's a speak again?
You should speak again.
Welkom tot another episode. Tot another episode. He's crazy.
Tot another other episode. Tot another.
Welcome back to another episode.
Yo.
Yes.
Welcome back to another episode of the
Unscripted Minds Podcast. It's your boy Lally G in the
your
building.
boy Eags. Did I say Eags?
Nah, you didn't say Eags.
That knows me.
Nah, obviously, we don't even need to say anymore, bro. They know when they're here. They're here for the boys. They're here for the guys. They're here for the chokes and for the
cokes.
For the cokes. For the chokes and the cokes.
The chokes and the cokes.
Free coke for everyone after this.
No, actually zero coke, man. Like, coke zero.
Facts. That's we only drink Coke Zeros. But yes, guys, welcome back. I hope you guys are doing well. Everybody's doing good.
I hope you subscribed from the last episode.
Bro,
I hope you liked.
People subscribing. Nah, they actually subscribing.
Nah, I appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
Reach out to me and then I'll give you Lyle's banking details and then you can just transfer you some cash, man. He got you, man.
I'm going to transfer the word cash.
Yeah.
No, don't say that. Don't put anything
The first
in the
10
bank,
people who comment, you get something at the end.
That's crazy. Don't promise. Next, I cut it out.
Nah, I was gonna get a thumbs up on the
like on your
like on your comment.
We get a like on get a like and a sunsi.
I'll give the like, you'll give the sunsi.
Nah, wait. Pause. But yeah, how are we gonna transition this, man?
Just like this, pass the phone. Unlock the phone.
Oh, yeah, facts.
Okay, so I found these questions on, I don't know what, I think it was Instagram. And I was like, that's kind of cool, man. Let me ask Lyle.
The
questions was mainly relating to... Why are you laughing?
Nah, because I did something, man. I do that to Michelle when I scare. Did you watch that movie, Smile?
No.
And then people turn around and they do this.
I know that movie, yeah?
But you haven't watched it?
No.
You must watch it, bro. It's funny and it's scary.
Okay. Now to get serious and scary.
Yeah.
Okay, so these questions are titled, I don't know how many, I think it was like 7 or 8 uncomfortable questions to ask your best friend.
That's crazy. Am I your bestie?
No, you're not. I'm just going to change it to you, man. To your cousin. Since you would know me more than a best friend.
Your casty.
Nah,
last sorry, my bad.
Oh,
Serious
to apologize, man. Yeah, so since you know me more than most or more than everyone,
yeah,
since you're always in my life, man.
Facts.
Unfortunately.
Can't
get rid of you.
Not by choice.
Can't get rid of you, man. No matter how hard I try. I can't get rid of you. So you know me, man.
Persistence is key in life, bro.
So this week, I'll ask you one. The next week, you can ask me one.
True.
Okay, so the question for you, on a serious note. What's one trait of mine that's difficult for you to handle?
That's a crazy one. I can name like 5 at least, bro.
Bruh.
That's one now.
Damn.
On a serious note now.
It's supposed to be serious, but I roast my traits.
I don't. Okay, it's obvious as a trait, but you very
Nah, lay it on me, bro.
So I
Pause.
won't call it. You're not arrogant, but you're very like stubborn, very stubborn. Nah, Eagan, you very stubborn. I grew up with you and I know.
Okay, bro. Okay.
If that's one, no, to expand on that one, like to give like how can I say example, no? If we now say we're gonna do this, and if you say you're not gonna do it, there's no way to convince you. Or not even try to convince you. We're doing the right thing, but you don't want to just do it, man. Because you don't want to do it. Like in the sense of...
Is that stubborn, though?
That is stubborn.
Or is that just like...
Because we know we're supposed to do this, but you don't want to do it.
But isn't that just me standing on my business?
Nah, it's not. Let's give a different instance. Like, let's say we were asked to do something now. And you don't want to do it, you just don't want to do it.
Same example.
Nah, but that's if you want to do something. Like let's say our parents ask us to do something. You just don't do it, right? You just say no, and then you're done.
But is that supposed to be?
I'm the type of person. A lot of people will know this about me, but I don't like beefing with anyone, man. I rather keep it.
I don't beef with anyone.
Especially with adults. This one will say no, baby. If they ask us now, make everyone coffee. I'll be like, look, let me just do it. That's why I will say nuts. That's what. I'm sorry, but I think expose you like this for everyone. But this one won't do it.
Nah, actually, I won't.
I know, but like that's just.
Yeah, but I used to say yes a lot, man.
Now when?
Is it? I don't know. I felt like genuinely.
Nah, but
I felt like I used to say yes a lot.
But also besides that, no. One thing that when we while growing up, no, what I didn't like about Eagan is he's very, I won't say. Privacy is important. Everyone must have a privacy, no? But this man was a bit too private with us, man. I don't like it. I'm one to share. I share everything with anyone, or I'm just naturally talkative like that and sharing. This one, me and Jaden, him now, we used to have sleepovers and like to come together. Then me and Jaden just spilling our whole week or like anything is happening in our life, and this one just listen. And we looked at him like, you have nothing to say. Like nothing going on in your life.
But what if I had nothing going on in my life?
Eagan, you know you had more than what you portray, me, bro. You had a lot going on. You just didn't want to consult in us, man. You didn't trust us. Nah, that's why you didn't trust us.
Nah, yes, can't say that. Can't say that.
I do nothing
but my fam.
I do nothing but this one growing up.
Nah, it's kept.
I can be late in life, but this one is my car with.
It's a lie.
Nah, but Eagan, be honest with yourself now.
Look, they said one thing, man. Now you're just abusing me.
Nah, but it's
now
just,
you're just abusing
look, you open the floor, but I just let it flow out.
One thing. One thing.
You let me express how I feel. But listen, like, look, be honest with yourself, no? Jade can contest and comment, Jade, if you're watching. Say that's facts. You never used to share stuff with us. You always used to just listen. But that's just who you are. But that's a trait I don't like. But that's just who you are.
I don't share enough.
That you didn't share enough with us. I felt like you just don't want to involve us in your life. Which, I mean, it's fair. It's your life, maybe. But still, that I just felt like as a close cousin. Like, because I always try to get you to tell me stuff.
Nah, you.
But maybe that's just who you are, man. And I love you
if I
for
need
you
to
are.
tell you, man.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You stubborn, you just want to say when you want to say. When one asks you stuff.
But that's me. That's valid. That has to be valid.
No, it is valid, but I'm just saying.
I only want to tell you when I want to, man.
That's what I'm saying.
But you want me to tell you when you want to know.
Yeah, exactly. Or when I tell you something.
Then you want
I don't expect, but I would want you to consult and be like,
if
you know.
you tell me something, you want me to tell you something back.
Not like that. But if you're sitting in a circuit, in a circle, and we're like sharing, don't just nod and agree and consult me. Tell me also so I can also help. So I can feel like we're helping each other. But okay, I can't also just want what I want. It's his feelings, it's his life.
Comment below if that's a fair trait.
Look,
but that's a fair trait to you. That's what you don't
like. Not a fair trait. That's a fair stance for my side because I share. So I feel like as a close cousin.
A trait, man.
No, but it's a trait I don't like about you.
That I'm stubborn.
So do you like my trait that I share a lot?
Me, I don't mind it.
Like I'm a very open person. Like that's my. How do you describe that as a trait though? Like you very not talkative. What's another word? I'm very trustworthy, man, with people with like my life and my information about my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like this man gave his bank card details out the last time to a random stranger.
Cap.
Don't you remember?
That's a lie too.
The facts it is.
Yeah, I was
was
nervous. I was thinking, when did
See, that's why he was nervous because he thought, yeah, I might have done something.
you know
like
what I mean? That seems possible because, like, maybe I
Okay,
did.
nah, fair, bro.
But
Bash
yeah,
me.
but like that's
That's Eagan episode, man.
nah, it isn't bashing you, bro. That's just the two that's off my mind that I think of.
Comment
that.
below or message me if you feel the same way.
Yeah, and also nah, just keep
Nah, let it go. Let
keep
it
that
go.
for the next episode.
Nah, let it go, bro. Let it go. You really.
You can don't respond to the always. But I know that's from the last episode, man. Nah, but it is, man, bro. You make me quiet, bro. I want the response now. I know you haven't watched, and you can see my messages that we haven't watched on.
I'll make a public service announcement. I apologize to everybody. Man. Nah, genuinely, man. Like, within the week, I at least get like 5 messages saying you failed hard.
Facts. Because
Nah,
everyone
I
knows.
understand. At this point, I do apologize.
The thing is, before you had to watch, I was like, okay, maybe it's not by his phone, but since you have, I know people, when I don't respond to people must know I just don't want to respond to them because I haven't watched and I saw your message come through. I just looked at it. I was like, facts, or I was just continuing to do whatever I did.
Nah, I apologize, man. I'm genuinely like trying, man.
Nah, thank
I
you.
don't
You
know how
must
to
stop
fix
playing
it.
marbles, man. He's playing games, Owens. But nah, it's normal, bro. I also want to play
That's not the
games.
reason I'm not replying.
But I don't have consoles next.
Nah, okay, nice fair, bro.
But away, that's the trait. But look, it
Away,
don't
I
bother me
appreciate the
anymore.
honesty.
It don't bother me anymore because I grew up out of that. But that was the ones that I really didn't like.
And now?
And now it's just a little bit of stubbornness. I don't care anymore if you don't share stuff with me. I don't mind it. It's your life.
I don't care anymore.
No, because I tried so hard in the past, man, to get stuff out of you, but it's no avail. So I just let you be.
You never let them know your next move, bro.
Exactly. That's the problem with you. But I want to know, so I can
I tell you enough.
if I can intercept things, I can pass that ball if you want me to. You don't want to get me that torta you want. So come on.
What? I want no torta. Or do I?
But yeah.
Okay, there you go, bro. Deep question of the week.
Deep question of the week.
Pass that to your friends, maybe even your family members. What's one trait about you that they find difficult to handle? You might learn something,
Yeah.
It might be something that you can work on. It might be something you can't change. But yeah, there's the question.
Yeah, to ask another question. So, the thread that I got for us is, what is the fastest?
Continue coking, rather.
What is the thread is, what is the fastest you ever quit a job and why?
Yo.
So, before I do the thread, do you remember like how it was when you quit a job, like any job? How did you
I
do
haven't
it?
had many jobs, to be fair.
Uh-huh.
I can say I haven't had many jobs. The quickest job is months, man. Still months, within months.
Mm-hmm.
Was last year.
Yeah.
Quit my job.
But how did you do it?
I just said I'm quitting.
Uh.
I spoke to my line manager. Told him, look, low-key this kid in my card, man. Low-key told him that I feel like it's not for me, man. I gave it a chance at the beginning. I was excited to know, I was excited. I was eager to learn. Like he said, yeah, I can see that, man. You're always trying to help the next guy. And but then I felt like it wasn't enough, man. Like I wanted to pursue more of something that I studied.
Yeah.
And to delve more into the multimedia. Kept doing just like that. I don't want to do nothing with multimedia. I want to burn my certificate.
Because there's no point of it.
Yeah, but I just felt like I needed a lifeline, man.
A life. Yeah, something for them to grab on to be like, nah,
Yeah,
actually.
and then I just also go in there the main reason.
Facts.
Because I wanted to go to Thailand, man.
Yeah, that's for another episode. That's for another
I
episode.
wanted to throw in. I need 2.5 weeks off, but I was in my probation period.
Yeah.
So there was no way I'm gonna get the leave, man. Then I'm like, look, George.
You might as well leave, man, bro.
I left. That was the. I left. I took like.
My first job now was at Steak in the Coastal. I left with immediate effect. But someone left first with immediate effect and it just started the ripple. But my reason was valid because that next week university started, man. Because I remember I applied the one
Oh
week
yeah, I
before I went
apologize
with
for
you.
that, man.
Nah, facts. That was first fine. I was actually be angry at myself for going after money because they told me, nah, do developing. I mean, that is money. Fair, it is money. It's not my money, man. They're like, do application developing, bro. There's money in there. I was like, facts, I'm going that way. I should have gone multimedia. I think I would have come much further. But anyway.
Yeah, you're more of a multimedia guy, man. I wanted to do networks, but it was too late.
It was too late. Yeah, you applied too late or what?
I applied too late.
Yeah. And then my other job, also you again, I asked you, is there any space? So you said yes, send your stuff. But
Yeah.
I was,
Public service announcement again. I'm carrying this money live, bruh.
don't cap.
I'm carrying this money live, bruh. Without me, waste, man.
Don't have a job there by your work?
Might be, bruh. Dead
Nah,
ass.
serious, bro. I'm serious.
I can probably get...
I think I can come for you by your workspace, you know that?
George, I'm not giving you a job.
Yo, he is crazy. But yeah, so then I left that literally the not the day before, but like 2 days before, busy sending all my information on the laptop at work, and his bro asked me, what are you doing? I was like, nah, I need to do submit stuff for my university still, man. Because I was still in my internship phase. Remember, I had to do that 6 months. Submit stuff, bro. I told the man, so go on this, bro. I'm out. Safe. Go there to Dungas, and we're going to talk about that after this, because there's a few things I want to talk about. Yeah. But okay, so like I said, the question was, what is the fastest you ever quit your job, and why? Okay, so the first person said, started at Arby's, is the place's name. Started at Arby's, left 45 minutes later. You ain't yelling at me over no sandwich.
Facts. If I make McDonald's, all of those places.
If I come drop my food at the table and you're scaling me for sandwiches, I didn't make.
Facts.
I'm charging it.
Facts. Same with McDonald's and KFC. You try to me for a stukje hoender. I must be a waste man to take abuse from people for a stukje hoender.
Look, also, people know that people say that I Karen a lot or I complain a lot.
Not people, man. Everyone.
Yeah, about food and stuff. But I don't like make it. I don't do it in the sense of me shouting and stuff. I asked them, listen, is there a way that this can be changed, because I didn't order this, but I ordered this, or this is not right, can I have? But I don't do it like in a very rude way, man. People is very rude. You know what I mean? I'm very kind with it. I speak to you. You know what I mean? So just to clarify. But I'll ask you, like, is like no way, like, you know what I mean? Like very easy. Anyway,
swear down, but I'm not taking abuse.
I would take abuse, man, bro. 45 minutes, I was out, bro. Either way, what do I look like?
A sandwich.
Oh, a sandwich, bro.
I'm flipping tables on the way out.
That's what I said. I had a singular cat here on my black polo. They sent me home to change. I went home and changed into my PJs and never thought about the job again.
Not true. Nah, facts. Nah, facts.
I told them. Listen, yo. Go home, because you have something, a cat there, says facts. Nah. Go home, into my PJs.
Nah, bet that.
That's
You're not sending me home for something I can do that with.
Exactly what I thought.
You're not serious about your life.
You're not serious about this.
You're not serious about this job, man.
A stukje cat there. I can literally just make so.
Yeah. Wipe the cat there and this job off my shoulders, bro. I'm out. I'm tipping.
Yo, it's so lekker, man. Wait till I change into my PJs.
Nah, fair, bro. I'm not going back.
Yo. I worked at the bank for 2 hours. I really just wanted to know what the inside of a bank looked like. And I left on my lunch and went home.
That is crazy.
That's crazy. Bro went through the whole process.
The whole process to get a job.
Just to look out.
Sat there behind. Fair.
Oh, wait. Is how a bank looks.
That looks overrated.
Overrated,
bro. No wonder they robbed this place in the movies, man. I'm gone. I don't want to be here.
But I just wanted to see the vault and be like, facts, I got it.
That's how the vault look. Not getting
Yeah. 2 hours.
2 hours is crazy.
2 hours. I worked for 2 hours. Buffalo Wild Wings is the place's name. All managers got arrested during my orientation.
What?
I don't know what's happening.
What drug cartel is happening there, bro, with the Buffalo Wings?
Bro said he lost 2 hours during his orientation. All managers got arrested. That's crazy, bro. I just imagine.
All managers.
All managers, bro. Literally says all managers, bro.
What are they running in the back?
Exactly.
Office? Are they cleaning money?
Buffalo Wild Wings.
It's so funny that all of these places are like retail and like small
small businesses that you think those people aren't making money, and you're like, they're running money. They're laundering money through.
They're laundering money to that.
Definitely.
Buffalo
There's a lot of places that like in South Africa, like in Cape Town and stuff. But I won't mention. I won't do that. I'm not gonna talk about that because I can be wrong. I can be right. You know. What I mean?
I'm not working at no restaurant, bro.
No, bro. The next one says got a job at Subway. Hired on at $13. 10 minutes in my shift while doing paperwork, so that they changed it to 8.50. Said I had to get something from my car and left. 10 minutes, I'm gone.
No, so they gave him 13 and
so they told him
they changed his pay.
So
I'm leaving also.
initially they told him, look, here's 13. No? And when he had to sign the paperwork,
You
saw
saw
that
it
it's
on a-
8. And man said,
You have a pen for my car.
yeah, I'm getting something for my car. Left. Fair, bruh.
You had straight out scamming.
Fair, because you're not telling me
Nah,
I'm giving you 15k for this job. I get there.
They charge you 8.
They give me 8 or they give me 9. Bro,
No way.
when you told
My
me,
signing bonus.
when you told me, I budgeted on, okay, if my life is going to be 50 now, I can sort my life out to this. It's going to work. That's why I chose you in the first place. I didn't choose you for the
Straight
job.
up scamming.
I didn't
bro.
choose you for the job. I chose you because the money you can give me.
That was saying, now we'll pay you that other cash in experience, man.
Crazy.
That's the biggest scam, bro. You get paid in experience.
Give that in experience.
All they give you is stress, bro.
Yeah, the next one says, 4 hours at Golden Corral. A guy yelled at me to pour his tea faster. I got nervous and dumped it all over him. His food and his church clothes. I said I'll be back with napkins and I went out the back door. Fair, bro.
Nah, but why are you panicking though, pouring tea, man?
Look,
Pour the tea. How you pour the tea?
nah, look, sometimes
It's a
on
female.
your first day, probably, yeah. On your first day, it's a bit pressure. And
to
now
pour tea.
someone's telling
Even
you
if
pour
you're
properly.
getting nervous, you're just like, my bro, relax.
I mean, some people are. Some people are.
Okay, I
calm.
understand.
You know what
I
I
would say,
mean?
man, calm down, bro. Pour your tea.
If that was me in that situation, I'm not coming back as well. Unless they phone me and tell me
I'm probably getting fired because I'm going to say something.
to that man.
To that
Facts.
man.
Fair.
I'll
That's
probably
also
get
true.
fired.
Keep it big.
Big say.
Big, say. I mean, church clothes. You think you can tell me?
Oh, that was. You didn't play hard enough, bro.
The tables, eh?
Tables, eh? Fayan.
Ja,
Hoeveel happy?
veel happy.
Voor
Nah, bro, but you're not pressuring me while I'm pouring tea, bro. Tell me to pour faster.
True.
Bro, tea is an elegant thing, bro. You pour it slow so that it can. So the Why look at me like I was gonna say something dumb, man? The way I can see it in your eyes. You were like, I can see it in your eyes, bro. Nah. But the aromas of the tea bag, of the what do they call it inside the tea bag?
The aromatics.
The plants, whatever
The
that is inside there, must now indulge itself into the water and it must sink.
Indulge itself in the water.
Yeah, it must marinate with the water.
Yeah.
Crazy. Now my English is a bit, it's a bit. But anyway, the next one says, on my first day working at a pet store, I was asked to clean the fish tanks using a vacuum to.
What? Wait. Read it finish.
Wait.
Clean the fish tank with a vacuum.
Listen here. On my first day of working at the pet store, I was asked to clean the fish tanks using a vacuum-like device.
Okay, yeah.
Unfortunately, I accidentally sucked all the fish. I've never returned after that. No. Bro, killed them just like that. Bruh. Sucked them all up. A vacuum-like device.
But how?
Exactly. What device? I'd never seen this vacuum-like device in my life.
It's like one of those creepy crawlers.
And when you do clean a fish tank, you put the fish
The fish
in a packet and
put the fish out.
yeah.
And then you...
That's crazy,
Nah,
bro.
he deserved to get fired. If he didn't get fired, he left.
He left. He's like, look,
Mass murder on all the fish.
on that whole fish tank, bro. Nah.
That's a school shooting.
For? Because it's a school of fish.
Yeah, that's a school shooting. That one just
Basically.
wasted them all and left. It's crazy.
They're literally laughing in the vacuum, at the back of a vacuum. Dusty, bro.
Dusty, bro.
Dusty fish,
Dusty ass fish, bro. I know, way.
Need some lotion
Finding
anyway.
Nemo, bro.
Finding Nemo, can't find Nemo, bro. No one knows where's Nemo. Clean the vacuum. Find the
Who's
vacuum.
looking there?
Someone clean the vacuum, but the bro didn't tell no one, bro just left.
Just left.
Someone clean the vacuum, like, here's the damn fish.
Weeks later, bro.
Somebody's like, fish here. Put the back. Nah, that's crazy. The next one says, I couldn't even begin. I couldn't even begin because a few minutes after I got the job, they discovered a human body hidden in the restaurant.
Hey, yo, what was with these restaurants, bro?
What's happening, bro?
I'm telling you, bro, every restaurant deal drugs and clean money. Has to be.
Nah, some of them and most of them.
They're all there just to clean money. That's crazy. A dead body. Where, man?
Yo, bro.
Ooh.
Was it in the freezer? Where was it, man? How's the body just dead somewhere, man?
True.
How when you got there, they found the dead body? You know what I mean?
Setup.
Was it the setup?
It's a setup.
That's crazy. The next one says, short and sweet. Couldn't find parking at Amazon, so I left. That's facts, bro. That's fair. Bro, you know how
Damn,
frustrated.
I don't need money.
Do you know how frustrated I get when I don't find parking? Any parking I go to now. And I usually park upstairs, man. I don't like parking downstairs. So I don't like it. I just usually park upstairs, man. Canalo, Blue Route, anywhere. And I like to park close to the door. I walk far, so I get frustrated when there's no parking. I trip.
You ever go home?
Nah, I don't go home. But still, man, like I know how you feel, bro. But this brother need the money.
Nah, you don't. If you
His mommy
get
told him to go get a job.
Yeah. And he's no park and you go home. Like, charge the job.
Charge the job,
You don't
bro.
need money. You don't need money.
Yo,
Give me
that-
the job. At Amazon, they take care of the people, bruh.
Some
Yo,
people
Amazon take
is
care of
really
people.
just, I wouldn't say short tempered, man, but they just don't care, man. Like
Nah,
one
true.
thing triggered, I'm gone.
Like, I can't be bothered,
Can't be
bruh.
bothered with
I
this.
can't be bothered.
The last one says
Criminal.
couple hours, no?
That's two.
Got a couple it's facts. Got a serving job at a fancy restaurant. Discovered they use customers' half-eaten steak to cut up and use on steak salads. Walked out, called the health department.
Fair. I'm suing also.
Okay, you can't sue them, but the health department makes sense. Like
I'm selling the story to someone, bruh.
exactly,
I'm cashing in. There's no way, man. There's no way.
definite, bro. And you know, no,
At least they give me a cut of the steak.
that's a bar because cut to the steak. Nah, you just out there writing bars just on the pod, just
I'm a
random
lyricist, bruh.
facts.
Don't quote me.
Our ChatGPT lied when they said I was the best rapper.
Nah, they did lie. But it's fine, man.
But yeah, that's the last one. But anyway, that's I think restaurants that these probably some restaurants that do that.
There has to be.
There has to be some restaurants because I
There's-
mean
I feel like big restaurants, there's too many food going back to the kitchen, man. What
there's
do you
too
do
many
with it?
food going, and especially if you like a very fancy restaurant, people don't eat a lot. Okay, what fancy restaurants?
You're eating, bruh, because
Because
all you get is a sticky.
all you get is a small sticky. But then again, you get that people that ordered 10 stuff and then they only eat 3 of them and then the rest goes back. And I think that's what she's alluding to, like those people that don't eat the fully eaten steaks. That
Well,
like
they
just
want
like,
to take a doggy bag.
because I know some girls that just bite a piece of chicken and they're done. Then I look at that chicken like this,
I tell you now.
and then
I tell you now.
they see me looking at me like Lyle, and I'm like, facts.
If my girl must ever do that, I will never eat a female. But I slap a bitch.
Nah, but
Don't waste the food, man.
but my girl no, man. My girl no.
Nah.
She can't. She just give me a look, and I'm like, babe, don't worry.
Nah, eat your food.
I'm the
bruh.
vacuum that's gonna eat that fish.
Don't buy food that you can't eat, man.
No, but it's not even like that. It's
Unless
also
you say beforehand, I
But
don't think I'm going to finish this.
let's.
so you-
What if we do a combo? Let's say like Michelle and I did a combo about the Wolf House for her birthday. It's like 2 burgers, this and that. We bought it together, but she can't finish her half.
No, that's understandable. I'm talking
Yeah.
about if I buy a meal and you chose your own meal and you can't finish it.
But girls are like that.
Nah.
Girls are just like that in general. They just like to order because they're like, okay, this is what I want. But then they just
A
realize.
waste of damn money.
But like Michelle, I tell Michelle all the time, you can have lust for something later. Just take it. I don't need to eat everything. Because girls apparently wake up 12 o'clock and snack. That's like a normal thing. I don't want to speak for the ladies. You can just say in the comments if that is true. But yeah, let us know any job experiences you Yeah,
Facts.
just let us know, man.
Facts, you know.
You know what you
If
want.
you don't know,
You know what we want to know.
then I don't know.
But listen, yeah, I want to speak about the time when you and I worked together.
No.
So. So there was a time, like I mentioned earlier on, when Eagan told me, nah, there's an opening, I must apply. They by CPT, go work with us, man, bro, we took over, I'm not gonna lie.
Nah,
Right, that work, not the work that we did, but like right to experience that year, experience like
what's the
out
year?
of
I feel
10.
like it was just under a year, man.
Oh, I'm just gonna say a year, man.
Okay,
Because you
yeah.
were longer than me there, I was like there for 7 months.
Okay.
But rated out of 10.
Yo, in terms of what?
Like just in terms of how you felt when you were there.
I felt pretty good, bruh. Living the soft life.
Living the softest life I could ever
The
live.
softest life. Like bare bones pay, man. I'm not paying a lot.
Now you
But
don't,
for
you don't
what
pay-
I was doing, I was getting paid enough, man.
I was getting paid over enough. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, fair. I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10, bro.
Yo, imagine we had to start the pod then already. Because we had all the free time we needed.
Yo, and all the content.
And all the literally. But what did you say?
8 out of 10.
I honestly give it a 9.5 out of 10.
Oh.
I will give it. Besides the people that's irritating me, I didn't know how to use a mouse and a keyboard. Besides
No,
that,
that's your job, bro.
I understand. But besides that, are you not telling me I can travel every week to a different province? And I put my name on. So, look, I know this was schemish of me to do it, but no one wanted to raise their voice like I did, man. I raised my voice and I took over. And I was like, look, I'm going there because I can do this, man. No one else can do it like I do. So Eagan was like, facts, me as well. So
because I know the stuff, bro.
If you know your work, you can do your work.
If you know the work, you know the work.
We went to like, there's how much? 9 provinces now. We went to like at least 7 of them.
Yeah.
And these times, the 2 that I didn't go to is the ones that you went to, and then you didn't go with me. So, but
I didn't go to one because I was sick. I remember that first one.
Yeah, you were also sick, yo. I was happy. I was like, salute, I'm gonna go. But I'm happy for you, man. I was like, space, man. Just in case they didn't want to take me with. But yo, we went to I was on planes every week, going and coming back. I was sleeping in hotels. I was sleeping in Airbnbs. Breakfast in the morning. You know me and breakfast. If you didn't know about this about me now, breakfast is my favorite meal of the day. I was eating the breakfast before we go to what, like, I'm not gonna tell you the job we did. Just know it's IT stuff. So, yo, bruh, you nuts.
Nah, it was a solid job.
It was a soft life, bruh.
Solid job.
I'm not gonna lie. If they could pay me at least 25 for that job.
Are you nuts? 25 for that?
And
I would take it.
Scale.
Huh? Because you can't get 25 for what you did.
Nah, definitely not.
That's scam. That's a crime. That's a crime.
That's a crime,
That's a crime.
That's criminal.
For the amount of work you did is a crime.
Nah, but you see, the thing is, it's not about the amount of work that we did, but you know how much pressure we were under to do the work that we did, like to make sure all the paperwork was proper, to make sure this is in order. So
shout out to Shante though. You also carried.
Shante carried background carry because she was also felt sick a little bit. That's why she also couldn't fly with us. But Astrid and Callum and who else was there?
Facts.
There was a paar mensen, Sean,
there was
Shanae, and what's the other bro's name? Robin. So there was a paar mensen.
They all carried their weight, but
I
carried their weight with him.
Facts, and I carried Eagan's weight.
Because
I was the boss, bro. I was the group leader, bro.
Who?
Be
for real, bro.
I was the group leader, but I carried. But anyway,
not me and carry me.
That was wonderful.
Maybe when you went there without me, you carry. But when I
used to drive cars from Hertz and from what's the other place's name?
AV something, no?
Yeah. I used to drive all the rental cars, bro. Down the road. You remember that people that went with me to Kimberley? Nah, the ones that went with to Kimberley knows. Bro, I told it. There was at time the sir didn't go with because usually they send like a lecturer to go with us, no? Bro, Kimberley, there was no one with us. Did I tell you?
Nah.
Bro, that night I told them afterwards, guys, we're gonna go out this time, get ready to go to rooms. I go to my room, I send the report back to the group. Write that report, go. People know. Tell the guys you ready, we're going, bro. Here, down the road. There's not a lot of cameras in Kimberley, man. Kimberley's not really that. Yeah. And anyway, so we trap down. We went to like 2 different bars, and then we stopped by one lounge place to watch the soccer there, and we was just chilling there with playing like a music. It was a vibe. But
the last thing I remember that when you posted the pictures.
I still posted, yeah, man.
It's a vibe like, why was my name not on that list, man?
I was like, Kimberley list, bro. But anyway, that was a good time, no.
It was really good, bro.
It was really good.
Even when we didn't fly, the work at the office was easy, man.
Yeah.
It was easy for me.
Do you have a picture of yourself on the plane? Put a picture of yourself
on.
Put a picture of me on the plane, bro.
There's a picture of me in the hotel.
What?
Some Instagram has got.
Somewhere.
There's another one or so. It's odd.
But
that was a dope
so
work
far,
experience.
No, I'm not, each of my jobs I'm learning something, but that one in terms of experience and enjoyment, I enjoyed myself.
Like, I actually wouldn't mind becoming a trainer.
Me also, I wouldn't mind it as well. I always saw myself as like
I actually might become one still.
Someone as not
God willing,
a teacher or someone that helps out in terms of the next generation, man.
Nah, I won't be a teacher, man. Maybe not
in a school.
A special advisor to come in and like teach a module. Man.
Exactly, that's what I'm speaking about.
Like this thing this guy specializes in this, so he's gonna give you the.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Then I'll come in there, briefcase.
You know what I mean, something like that. I'm not always there, man. But when you see me, I'm there.
Nah, when you see me, you'll know I was there.
I pop up like once every other month.
Yeah, and I just leave my mark, man.
Exactly.
Like, once I leave, you know it's that man.
Yeah.
Can't wait for this next one.
But yes, maybe we will start doing talks and stuff, once we get bigger. But yeah, that was good. Let us know any work experience, like we said.
Truly.
I actually wanted to speak last week already about the Aura dog. Did you see that dog now?
The order dog.
Yeah, there was like a video of this dogs fighting, man. It was like
Nah,
just
but I'm
walking.
actually disconnected this week.
And then that one, it was last week already, but then that
Just
one
maybe
dog
that
just
week or
came
so.
walking, and then all the other dogs like just submitted to him, and there was a big dog that
I
bowed
think
down.
I think I saw.
And then he just put his paw on the one dog, and
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
and all the other dogs was
Nah,
like
he had
squatting.
order.
That's order dog, bro.
Like, why, man? That small dog.
That's the thing. It's like, how did that big black dog like bow down? Literally, the dog went so bad. That's crazy.
He's the alpha of the pack, man.
It's an alpha dog. Order dog, man. Bro. I called it order dog.
Now imagine, bro. Imagine you being that dog, man.
Yo, that's
Our
crazy.
interact could contain the happiness, man.
Nah, but maybe that's why you can't be that dog, because you wouldn't have act like he acted.
I wouldn't have. Halfway through our bus, I was like,
Yo, you nuts. That's crazy. Mm-mm. You can do your who am I first, and I can do mine second.
okay, so I have who am I? That's my question. Who am I?
Nah, you are a stubborn mother. Sorry, man.
Not stubborn, man. You just jealous that I stand on business, man. I say what I say, and when I say it, I said it.
Facts.
I was born in a time of great suffering. I've seen the worst of humanity and survived it. I am not human. Not exactly. I fight for those like me, even if it means becoming the enemy. I can move what most people cannot without touching it. Bridges, bullets, and even the earth's field all respond to my will. I wear something to keep me safe from other people. Some call me a terrorist, others call me a savior. I once walked beside a man who believed peace was possible. Now I prepare for war if peace fails. Who am I?
Is it a character
Yes.
from like a movie?
Yes.
That's crazy.
I did
Yo.
change one thing in the thing that would have made it a bit too obvious.
Is it?
Yeah.
Don't I think there's a lot of things that I changed actually.
Who am I, man? Nah, you tell
Nah,
me.
I don't. Oh my gosh, read it again. Who am I? Who am I? Yo, I can't. Yo, no, this is a very difficult one actually.
Nah, actually, if you listen to the second time I read it now, no,
Uh.
I re-added the clue that would have helped you the most.
I didn't even hear what you
Now, you
asked.
see, you're not focusing.
No, I'm listening.
But you just said
Listen.
it didn't hear.
Okay, you said
It was in the it was in the second paragraph.
So you said you're not from this time, so you're from the past. So you old.
Where did I say that?
You literally said I come from times.
No, I didn't. I
What's
said
your first sentence?
I was born in a time.
Exactly.
Doesn't mean the
And
past
I
of the
see in
future.
humanity, meaning you are here for very long actually.
Okay, look, make it what you want, but I'm
And
not
then
gonna
you
help
said you walk towards someone, and then that person's gone, and now you fighting for because that person believed in peace. You wear something that blocks others from reading your mind. Oh my gosh, is it a vampire?
That's a guess.
Yeah, it's my first guess.
How many guesses you want?
2 only. It's about,
Okay, you're wrong.
so it's not a vampire.
A vampire or a vampire? It's not a vampire, Dan.
It's not a
Next.
vampire. Oh my gosh, and I don't know. It's a superhero. But I'm going to tell you who.
You got this, bro.
I really don't know. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know. I'm actually clueless. What movie is it from?
No, it's too obvious.
Okay. I don't know, man, bro. I'm not going to lie. I'm trying to think. Is it the anime?
No.
Okay, it's not an anime. It's an actual movie. It's someone. It's people. I don't remember people. I only remember faces.
Do you guys know? Let me know if you know.
Let us know in the comments there if you know. Before I reveal the answer.
I feel like some people will get it, man.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know. I give up.
You give up.
My second guess. I'm gonna say. What's that Thor? It can't be Thor. It's quite a thunder. It's a movie that I watched.
You should have.
I should have.
And you know the person.
Do I know the actual person? Like the
No,
actual
not the actor. You know the character.
Cap?
Facts. Come. 3, 2, 1.
Keep or not? Nah.
Magneto.
Oh my gosh. Magneto wear the thingy. No, I was thinking that way, no?
But no, you don't say
I
you
was-
thought nothing. You thought
Nah,
nothing.
I was thinking of Brian will say in a wheelchair Xavier.
I knew. Why? Because of the bending the bullets and stuff.
Yes, because he said the earth and the stuff, and like I'm like, okay, vampires don't do that, but let me ask.
You said we something on the heads.
Because he said I'm not
Vampires.
human.
What do vampires?
I'm not human, but not exactly.
He's a mutant.
That's true. Yeah, that's it for me. Okay, I tried.
I fight those like me, even if it means becoming the enemy. I can move what most
Just
people
because
cannot without touching it.
And he used to be with Xavier back in the days.
Bridges, bullets.
But I would have
those
never.
was your clues.
I would have known. I thought Xavier. Like I said, I
knew you were
Xavier.
gonna think Xavier.
But then I was like, maybe it's not that man.
Xavier was the last spot I once walked besides a man because they were best friends.
Yeah.
And then.
But now you're supposed to play. Now my best friend don't walk anymore. Then out of new
No,
night.
but that's obvious.
I wouldn't have I would still struggle. Come I do mine. Yeah.
Magneto feel Magneto.
Okay. So.
Love Magneto, but he has order.
So mine. Duh.
I don't know. This man's not gonna give me the top difficulty level.
Nah. So mine is. I'm gonna first tell you what it is, and then it's not a character now.
He's the actor.
It's
a person.
It's a brand.
A brand.
It's a brand.
That is crazy.
So who am I? I walk
brand.
Yes. Okay, who am I? I walk the line between heritage and innovation. Often underestimated, but never outpaced. Born in the early 20th century, not from fashion runways, but from orthopedic needs. I evolved from humble org support into icons worn by runners, presidents, and style-savvy sneakerheads alike. While others chased flash, I stuck to function, letting quality craftsmanship and comfort speak louder than hype. Now this is from them. My teachers tell stories, numbers, not names, mark my legacy. I'm neither but I've quietly, I'm not going to say it because I'm going to give it away. It's because it's other brands. I'm neither that or that, but quietly crossed finish lines and climbed trend lists. I balance old school values with modern flair, lacing practicality into every step. I don't shout, I stride. Who am I? Want me to read it again?
Just the first part?
Oh, I walk the line between heritage and innovation. Often underestimated but never outpaced.
I'm thinking a running shoe. People that do more running shoes, but more like casual running.
You get two chances, eh?
Yeah, I'm thinking like casual running, man. Not mainstream running, but not like only running, man.
Yeah.
I'm leaning towards that. So I'm taking away the Nikes and the Adidas and the Pumas based on what you said. Okay. I'm leaning towards New Balance. I'm leaning towards that side of the shoe game. But I want to go with New Balance. Maybe Essex. No?
You never know.
But I'm thinking you said a lot about the running, man. Like crossing the line and things like that. So I'm thinking shoes that like are really good running shoes. But also has like normal casual shoes. That is also nice, man.
That's true. That is true.
You
get two guesses.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to shoot the first one with New Balance.
Oh, wait, that's right.
Facts.
So, who am I? I'm New Balance, basically. I don't know. Big man.
Psych.
Thank you, Eagan. But yeah, there you have it, bruh. The answer's New Balance.
Nah, not bad. It's
not
a
bad.
Good one though. It's very intense because you can. There's a lot of other options. Man.
Yeah, and the two that I left out was neither shoes or stripes. Because shoes is for Nike, stripes is for
But I felt like based on the way you were going with it, I knew it couldn't be Nike.
Yeah, because it's also
Puma. It's the origin you gave, man.
The origin because it says I come from an orthopedic background.
Yeah, so I was thinking
people
that immediately. Not a fashion or
it's not a fashion
sports. If you said sports, and I would maybe lean towards like Nike or Adidas.
They did say they got into sports afterwards.
Yeah, but they weren't generic. Like started off with that.
Yeah, the shoes.
One.
The shoes were mainly for people who on the feet a lot to works and like for orthopedic like people that have problem with the foot, like, stance and, balance.
Nah, it's a good one.
And also, I said the word balance. I actually wanted to take it out.
I don't even remember you said
Yeah,
the
I
word balance.
said I balance between the two.
Oh, but that
values.
didn't register to me, man. I was just thinking of
It didn't register to me as well. And I knew the answer. I was like, okay, don't actually. That's why I left it. But I took shoes and stripes out because that was too possible
that was
answers.
too obvious, man.
Yeah. And anyway, there you have it, bro. Nah, well done.
I appreciate it.
Let me know if you guys got it. Yeah.
And if you got the Magneto one.
But yeah, there you have it, bro. I think that's it for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys. Once again, we come to the episode where you must like, comment, subscribe because you watched us this far. I know you laughed. I'm not being what's that word that they say? You being
You being that word?
You're being that word. I'm gonna put that word here when I get it when I'm watching this. That's that word.
I didn't know that word. Nah, I didn't know that word.
Nah, but there's a word where they say, nah, you're being arrogant, man, or you're being you think you're that, man. You think you eat. Just because I said they laughed. Now I said, who laughed at you, bro? You're not.
Someone laughed, bro.
You're not him, bro.
If you didn't laugh, I'm gonna laugh watching it back.
Facts.
So I'm the
while
person,
editing,
I'm
laughing.
breaking the third wall and talking to myself.
Basically, I'm talking to you. Gonna watch me. You're gonna do that.
You gonna do sold number 13.
But yeah, guys. Like, comment, subscribe there. And leave some good message for your boys, man. Guys.
Yeah.
Engage with us, talk to us, speak to
would
us.
appreciate it, man.
Eagan needs someone to speak to, guys.
All around me, all for me.
And he's working on his reply, so you can make the reply from the boy, bro.
Hey, if you get a reply, just know we up, bro. Just now I'm on you. If you get a reply, I'm on you.
Crazy.
Nah, in fact, I'm on you.
But yeah, that's been me, bro. What can I say?
That has been him, and this has been me.
One more thing, though. I think we're coming very close to our 20th episode.
Okay.
So let us know if you guys want to give us like a theme for our 20th episode.
Okay, cool.
Like
cool,
something we can do, man. Just to switch it up a little.
A mukbang.
Yeah, something like that we can do. Maybe
Outdoor episode. Nah, it's winter still by then.
It is winter still, so maybe something indoors.
In the rain episode.
That's crazy. But
any ideas?
no, like for the 20th episode, guys, let us know. Run
privately
ideas.
if you need to, and you don't want to give your ideas publicly. Let us know in the DMs.
DM. Everything is in the
description,
in the bio, bro.
In the bio, yeah.
Just do what you can, do what you must, do what you will. But
do
what
you can. Most importantly, man.
Your boy Lali G over and out.
Your boy is out and over.